back to Battlemage in here. We are trying to get into the Mages Guild, and so we have done Coral, Bruma, Cheydinhall, and Skingrad. And we walked all the way here to Anvil. We're going to do the Mages Guild here in Anvil to get our recommendation for the Arcane University. And also, I believe there is a Fighters Guild quest here as well.
Hello, Associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared?
Did you lose a fight with a pair of shears? Because your haircut is a mess.
Then allow me to explain the task. Normally, this would be a matter for the local law enforcement. Due to certain circumstances, however, the Council of Mages has become involved.
You know when her face. So you know how there's how like image editors have like the blur effect or like the whirl effect where it kind of just spins things on like you click in the center and everything just rotates on that center point. It looks like someone clicked in the middle of her face and for like a fraction of a second did the whirl like edit, because her nose is slightly twisted, her mouth is slightly twisted, her chin is kind of like offset, her eyes don't even look level.
As you are new to the guild, you are less likely to be recognized as a member. This may give you an advantage in getting to the root of the problem. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will be, let's say, assisting you with your task. You will find.
So this is essentially you have to play bait for someone who's been attacking travelers. Actually, let's see. Do you have any better God, I can't wait to actually get into the university so I can maybe start making a couple crafting spells. I could make a nice heal spell, a nice light spell. So I want a better healing spell because I still only have the basic healing spell. So this one just restore 25 points for 5 seconds. Look how much money it costs, and then look how much money exactly I have. What the fuck, game? She mewed too much that her face lost its orientation. I don't even know what that means.
They sent me away from the Arcane. They told me I needed to go out into the world and get some real experience. How am I supposed to do that?
The Anvil recommendation was always the weirdest one for me. It was the only one that wasn't some random chore that the guild boss couldn't do themselves. Yeah, it's the only one I remember. Like, I'd say that's a lie. I remember, like, if you asked me off the top of my head, I would remember this one and the one with the ring. Because, like, that's the only two that really stand out. And then maybe the invisible person. That one, too, is also memorable. But all the other ones, I have no idea. I don't remember any of them.
Hello?
Yeah, same. Not weird in a bad way. But, like, it feels like something... It feels like a bit more than just, like... I don't know. Again, it depends on what you want out of your Mages Guild, because I just played the Morrowind Mages Guild in my Morrowind playthrough, and holy shit, do you like doing menial tasks? Well, that's like 80% of that guild is like, I need you to collect a book. I need you to collect flowers. I need you to collect
Hello?
other random shit. Like it was made by someone completely different from the other ones and they weren't sharing notes. Yeah, I can see that.
Good day.
Kill everyone in that building. No. And yes, there are 700 mods in this. And no, I don't know what mewing
Fortune
means.
be upon you.
Who's
Help you, sister?
usually whoever has whoever's marked as essential is the one who's giving out quests. Maybe it is just the person hitting the thing. Is it you?
Rana,
Like a blade trainer.
be seeing you.
Is it
I'm
you?
Rufrius Venetian.
Nope.
Pay attention. And you can
No, I'm not spending money on hand-to-hand training. Has anyone ever done a hand-to-hand playthrough of an Elder Scrolls game? And can we study them to see what's wrong with them?
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
Oh my god, please don't tell me it's the...
Well met.
Who is in charge here?
Erwin of the fight. So,
Kind of like that. In Morrowind, it's basically, hey, new fucker, do this bitch work. Like, I get that. Like, I like how the starter quests for both the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild in Morrowind are very basic. Like, they're just, you know, sort of simple jobs. I go sleep. Have fun. Thank you. I did a hand-to-hand run in Daggerfall once. Well, you're one of the few people left alive who has played Daggerfall.
Goodbye.
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close. Do you have Lensil? Great fortunes to you.
Can I steal these? I don't think I can steal this stuff. This isn't like real food, it seems. This isn't real. This is decorative. This is the fake food they put out at an IKEA. Just to make it so that to give you an idea what the kitchen would look like.
Heh. Everyone calls me Stanley. Stop talking.
Very polite way of saying, damn, you old bitch. You know, to be fair, I have also played Daggerfall. Not completely. I tried it when there was that Daggerfall Unity. I played that for a little bit. And then after a couple hours, I realized I'm good.
Amazon, head of the Anvil
After
Fighters
doing the
Guild
sixth,
chapter, and advanced blunt weapons
sixth dungeon that was like procedurally generated by an insane person.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with
Oh,
rats in
this
her
one,
house.
right. This is like, haha, remember Morrowind? There's rats in the lady's house.
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck. Go take care of the rats. Then talk.
It's like an upside down isol. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so it is one of those things where you don't notice it until someone really points it out to you. But in vanilla Oblivion, no one has facial hair. No one has a beard or a mustache or anything. Everyone in Cyrodiil is clean shaven. And you go, oh wait, that is kind of strange. You know, you would expect someone to have a fucking beard or a mustache or something.
What's this
And
about?
so, of course, modders are like, well, let's make it so that that's a thing, that people actually have facial hair. Maybe there was a reason why they didn't make them, they didn't give them facial hair. People barely look like people in this game. Giving them facial hair doesn't help. When it looks like they've just glued a patch of carpet to their face. So this quest, I think, is clearly like, hey, remember the first quest in Morrowind, you have to deal with rats in someone's house. And so you go to this place and you talk to the woman, and and the rats are her. It's a subversion. The rats are her pets, and they're being killed, and it's actually a mountain lion or some shit.
must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
Rats?
That's right. Rats in my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without
Man,
them.
it must have been...
Pink noses.
It must have been a challenge voice acting this fucking game.
Please get to the basement and find out what's happening.
It's like everyone is just like, I don't know, everyone has like...
Please save my little rats.
Everyone has like severe emotional instability. They're hot and they're cold. One line doesn't flow into the other line. It's almost as if. You know, it's a good line. Like, she did a good job, but it just doesn't feel like it matched what the previous line was. Where it's like, in the previous line, she's like, oh, like, ah, hello. I'm completely normal. Welcome. You're from the Fighters Guild. I have a problem with rats. And then you say, rats? Question mark. And she just starts going, oh my god, my fucking rats are being murdered. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Is everyone in this province insane? I didn't expect that mountain lion to be that easy to kill. Ah, yes, rats in my basement. My poor babies. Anyway, go take care of them for me, good lad. Yeah, exactly. It's all over the place.
My rats are all dead. It's too late to do any more. I won't be needing your services any longer.
What? Okay. I failed, apparently. What the fuck?
Yes. You've met Arvina. Quite the character, isn't she?
That is a very, very nice hat. That is a very nice hat, sir. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, so, you know, I know that there's a lot of like cultures in Elder Scrolls that are analogous or like somewhat like similar or like taking inspiration from real world cultures, but is there any culture in Cyrodiil or in Tamriel that is like not Mexico? You know what I mean?
You hear about Gogan? A gang of thieves are running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an...
Can't loot his hat.
I've no respect for you.
What if, okay, well, what if I just like, can I even loot this from him? It is just a sombrero. Oh, that's good. Yeah, That's good.
I don't have time for you.
And his hat is back. Good for him. I probably didn't need to kill him. I bet I could just find that hat somewhere. I probably could just buy it from a vendor. Like, what even? So wait, like, did I fail that Mages or the Fighters Guild quest? Like, if I go back, are they gonna be like, you're no longer part of the guild? You fucked up.
This better
Well met, guildmate.
Hello. Good afternoon. I've had better days.
That's too bad.
I'm through talking to you.
Afternoon.
Who's talking to you?
Imagine going toe to toe with Mankar Cameron with that. I am Milmaggio Dineza, the fielder of my blade. This is silly.
Enjoying your I'll need someone who's at least an apprentice for... I'm sorry, you're not yet... The Fighters Guild makes a point. Spellcasting is fine and all, but if you want to advance, train up your combat skills. You'll need to be apprentice level in at least 4 of them. Once your skills are apprentice level, go talk to the guild marshals in Coral. They'll need to sign off on your skills before you can get promoted.
Is this a thing? Is this new? Has this always been there? Because I don't remember ever doing shit like that. Of, like, actually having to get my skills up. I remember just, like, constantly getting contracts.
Today's your lucky day.
Because that's the Morrowind style advancement.
Stay greedy, friend.
That's
What's the
really
news
cool.
From the other parts of Tamriel?
Anytime.
Because that was the same way in Morrowind. You actually had to prove that you were... You actually had to... Well, not prove, but you just had to have skills like... You know, they're not going to promote you to Master Mage if you can't cast a fucking fireball. Can't be can't be Archmage without being a good mage. Yeah, I'll never forget how my first playthrough of Skyrim was like a fighter character who had absolutely no magical ability, and having to desperately cheese through certain things. Specifically, the first 2 things, the entrance exam, I had to go. Or like the entrance test where you have to cast a spell, I had to go and like level like 5 times to get enough magicka to cast the spell.
Yes, I must
And then I had to do the ward spell, the one thing at the very first quest in the Mages Guild or the College of Winterhold, where you have to keep up a ward to block a spell. I could barely cast the spell for more than like 2 seconds.
What brings
to
you
mark
here?
the place someone has died.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so she's the bad one. She's ambushing people.
Safe travel.
She's the person I'm supposed to report to. Maybe we should like talk somewhere more private, Ariel.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Or we
Hello,
can just speak
stranger.
right here.
What can I do for you?
Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone.
No, friend. I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall. But good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
I found Istunanda's cosmology at the booksellers.
I like her hair now. How? Because it looks so much better than the Anvil Guild boss. Well, I think she's just a better looking NPC in general. She doesn't have weird, fucked up, twisty face. Like, this is actually a pretty good, like, I don't know, I can't remember what this character looks like in vanilla, but this looks okay.
Hello there.
Like, she's kind of cute. And the hair kind of gives her a little cutiness. But it is still a horrid haircut. Like, my god. It's like 7 different lengths. Okay, stop. I want to look at your hair. Like, it's all over the place. Jesus Christ. Just like, they're both just...
Well met.
I take it you want something.
Sweetheart, Cheydinhall is literally just east. You're at the most western point of the province. Yeah.
The Nords of Skyrim
Okay,
have
I'd
been
like a
warned
room.
with
Can
the
I
red
help you?
ra-
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night?
Bed.
Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll.
I'm a merchant.
Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to.
I'm a
Haven't seen as
merchant. Could
many
you
lately.
not tell
What
from
with
my
the,
apparel?
Well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business.
Why'd you bring it up
At
then?
any rate, would you care for a bed for the night? Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well.
More
See you.
fighting for...
Pardon me, did I hear you say you're a traveling merchant?
Oh, look at her face.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case.
Oh, that is a face.
Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death.
It's like she's about to blow out
Good luck
candles
to
or
you.
something.
Good day.
Okay, so it's so weird. So I'm pretty sure I didn't have to pay for this room because it's a quest. And it's so weird because, like, you know what Bethesda would have done back in Morrowind? When you had to, if a quest made you, would have you, do something, oftentimes the person who gave you the quest would give you money for expenses. You know what I mean? So, like, you fucking talk to Caius Casades, and he's like, okay, here's a couple hundred gold, go buy some stuff, you know, or it's like, I need you to go do this thing, here's a couple hundred gold for expenses. Where, like, that would have made more sense where it's like either the mage guild lady in Anvil or the lady downstairs went, okay, here's 30 gold to rent a room, you know. Oh, hello.
All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and
But yeah, but
settle
the
the
chief
matter quickly.
immersion
Now get yourself
officer
some
at
sleep.
Bethesda was
You'll need
ritually
to be well
sacrificed to
rested.
make their dogshit engine function on the Xbox. I don't, you know what? I see
decent day.
what people mean by that, like, you know, like getting, but I don't think it was necessarily like, I don't think it was a technical issue in this case. I think it was more so, I think it was more so just like
You choose to
we're
share
trying to market to Xbox people, to people who play Xbox and who only play like Call of Duty and Halo and shit. And of course, their idea being that like nobody who plays those games could be smart enough to like realize that like you have to have gold to pay for things. So we're just gonna ignore that. You know, the idea of we never put any obstacle in front of the player that cannot be immediately that cannot be immediately resolved. You know, they don't ever want there to be the position where like an NPC or like a player would get to this point and then have to spend the night at this inn, and they don't have any gold for whatever reason. So just make it so that you don't have to pay any gold. Done. Has she got a slightly pointed ear? That might be a thing. I don't know how that might be an option for Bretons. I don't know if my character even has that. She's a Breton too, but she's got a big sombrero and a hood. It wasn't a technical thing, it was very much a marketing thing. Yeah. Again, it's just like it's very interesting playing this back to back with Morrowind.
What is it?
Here she is.
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
Go get him, boys.
Fall before me, Breton!
Shit, she's level 20. Okay, I'm gonna let the Battlemages deal with it. Alright, done. It was a weird, we want to sell games to dum-dums who play shooters and football games and like us elite cultured RPG players. And it's funny because it's like, you know, you don't have to handhold that much, even to players like, you know, like that's the thing, is like if you're trying to appeal to those people, it's like some of those people will buy that game, and even if they've never played a game like it before, they will like it because it just appeals to them, you know, for whatever reason. You know, everyone had a first RPG game, you know what I mean? And that they had to figure things out, you know, and be like, oh, this is different from anything else I've played. And the ones who don't, the ones who go, I don't really like this, well, that's fine. You're never going to be able to get everyone to like your game, to want to play your game. Like, it's funny, because, like, Oblivion was one of the first... Probably one of the first RPGs I ever played. I can't really think of anything else that was close to it that I had played at the time. I'm trying to find her body because I want to loot it. But all this modded shrubbery is making it very difficult to. Designers who worked on FP games were all dude bros. Well, RPG studios were all artists and auteurs. I'm almost also dead.
Hello.
Perfectly planned and executed. The blades perfectly useless. Complete disaster.
Well met. See you.
Oh, and by the way, that lady who ambushed us was supposed to be a necromancer, although there was absolutely no way you could tell that she was a necromancer. Like, she summoned a mort, a zombie or whatever, but like, so can almost anyone else. That's not necessarily necromancy.
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found? A she, you say? And she's dead. Well,
It's funny, the only way you know that character is a necromancer is if you go into the creation engine, the engine tool or whatever the fuck, and you open up and you see that she belongs to the necromancer faction.
Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people. Goodbye.
Think about the difference between people like Richard Garriott, who I don't actually know, but I know John Romero, and I know John Romero had a... John Romero was definitely, like, very dude bro-y in terms of his thing. But at the same time, it's not, like... It's weird because, like, if you look at id Software back in the day, you had John Romero, who was, like, long-haired dude bro man who wants to make the fun shooter and, like, spend time just playing deathmatch. But then you had people like... You had John Carmack, who was just like, I want to make things I want more technology. I'm here to just make more sort of technology advance kind of thing. Okay, is that Maik again? This is the second time I found Maik.
Maik knows much. Tell. I don't know why one would want to destroy a building. It takes time to make it. Much time.
Okay.
So much talk.
Richard Garriott was the chap who headed the design teams behind the Ultima games. And that's why I've never heard of that person, because I have never played I'm pretty sure I've never played an Ultima game. Ultima was never... What Ultima was... I don't even... I can't even picture, like, anything about Ultima in my head. Like, I don't know anything about that game series at all.
I'm looking for trouble.
He referred to himself as Lord British on occasion, rented manors and castles in the US for press releases, had folks dress up as in period clothing. Oh my god. Good use of money. Very good use of money. Like when John Romero started his own studio and then bought, like, or rented out, like, the top floor of, like, a Dallas office building and spent a bunch of money on shit and then made Daikatana. The last proper Ultimate game was in, like, 1996 or something, so that's fair. Yeah, that... I would have been 2 at the time. Although, to be fair, one of my favorite games of all time came out only 2 years later. I believe it was 2 years later. System Shock 2. System Shock 2 was 98. Or was it 99? It was either 98 or 99. I don't remember. Oh, fuck. That's a Spriggan. Is this death? Fired. That was close. $19.99, my mistake. It was Ultima 9. You were 29. Lots of 9s. Yes, lots of 9s. Alright, so we gotta go to Breville. Breville. Breville's the worst city. I don't remember where I saw it from, but there was someone who... there's that old clip from a movie, some movie, where, like, some guys kept, like, put in front of some guy and is like... And the guy says, send him to Detroit. And he goes, oh, no, not Detroit. No, anything but Detroit. I saw someone who had done... I had seen someone who had taken that clip and edited it to be, send him to Breville. And it's like, no, not Breville. Anything but Breville. Is there literally any others left over than Breville? Breville and Leowin. We kind of went like in a weird... We went Coral, Bruma, Chaden Hall, swung around to Skingrad, and then did Anvil, and now we're on to the 2 southern cities. So I just need my mouse free for something. Just realized I am almost dead. That's Kentucky Fried Movie. Yeah, okay. I've heard of that film, and I know it's like it's a comedy, but that clip is so funny. Just every time I see that clip. Send him to Detroit. No, not Detroit. Anything but Detroit. Way Shrine of Talos. Rejoice! You have completed the... Wait, what? Huh. That was the first Way Shrine I interacted with. That's a cool power that I'm never going to remember to use ever. Don't tell me you guys are hostile. Oh, no. I don't want to fight the pigs. Oh, excuse me. And the sooner we can start crafting custom spells. Oh, I want to make a good heal spell. I want to make a good light spell. I want to make a good ranged, like, just magic attack. Just fought a magical fucking monster Spriggan thing. Like a living tree spirit. Almost died to 2 boars. It's like playing World of Warcraft. Ah, so pretty. I like how the mod packs for both this game and for Skyrim. It's like, how do you make the game look better? Quote, better? Well, add more trees, obviously. Grass and trees. One of those things you don't really think about when you play like base Oblivion or base Skyrim is, yeah, both those games don't really have like as much foliage as they probably should. And then you play mod packs that take up like 87 gigabytes of RAM, and then you realize why there's not that many trees. Cover up the flat painted floor with bushes and shit. Exactly. Oh, so I did see a screenshot of Oblivion recently. I don't remember what I was looking at, but I saw a couple pictures of Oblivion, the base game, and it is much, much, much more like some of the elevation. Like I saw a picture that was kind of looking at like this area, like around like around here, kind of like this area up near Coral and the edge of the Imperial City. And in the vanilla game, there is some elevation change as you go up towards Coral, but it's nowhere near as pronounced as it is in this mod pack. So there's a significant amount of world space edits, I think, like in terms of Cyrodiil is much less flat in this mod pack than it is in the original. Who dis? This is Zenithar. Honest labor earns us a play in my chapel to receive my blessings. The 10 Commandments of the 9 Divines. Stendarr said, be kind and generous to the people of Tamriel, protect the weak, heal the sick, give to the needy. Arcais says, honor the earth and its creatures, and the spirits of living and dead. Guard and tend the bounties of the mortal world. Do not profane the spirits of the dead. Mara says, live soberly and peaceful, honor your parents, preserve the peace and security of home. Zenithar, work hard and you shall be rewarded. Spend wisely and you shall be comfortable. Never steal or you will be punished. Talos says, be strong for war. Be bold against enemies and evil and defend the people of Tamriel. Kinnereth says, use nature's gifts wisely, respect her power and her fury. Dabella says, open your heart to the noble secrets of art and love. Treasure the gifts of friendship, seek joy and inspiration in the mysteries of love. Juliano says, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise. Akatosh says, serve and obey your emperor, study the covenants, worship the 9, do your duty, and heed the commands of the saints and priests. The 9 say, above all else, be good to one another. That's cute. I always get Stendarr and Zenithar mixed up. One's for magic and the other is for making things. Yeah, like I think Zenithar is he's got the anvil and he's the one who's like, yeah, like I think like the craftsman and like the merchant and stuff like that. Like he represents sort of a like material world kind of thing. And Stendarr is the one. Stendarr doesn't like Stendarr is like doesn't like I'm pretty sure he's like Stendarr hates the undead and like werewolves and other sort of creatures like that. Daedra. And upon the third day, the divine spake upon the world, be not a prick, lest folk fuck with you with a weird pie minigame. Yeah, you have to play Persuasion Pie, otherwise. Be good to people, otherwise you have to play Persuasion Pie. I still don't get why they... I still don't understand that minigame. Like, I get it, but, like, I don't get why it exists. I understand that, okay, oh my god, like, this is... Look at this shit. Welcome to Breville. Welcome to Breville. That's just fucking poetry right there. Oh. Fuck it, not getting into this. It's fucking Adrian Daedra with their mirrored realms, not going down another weird rabbit hole like last time with Chim. You know, okay, I always pronounced it Chim because that's how it's spelled, at least in how I would say it. Apparently it's pronounced Kim. Although I'm pretty sure no one in the series has actually spoken the word. But someone who wrote for the game said that they pronounced it, or that it would have been pronounced as Kim.
And she's quite skilled.
Yeah, and even with like... The city still, like, well, the city looked like shit, and it still looks like shit. Kim because the Chimer. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The Chimer is in the elves. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So then the Amulet of Kings is Kim El Adabal. Not Kaim El Adabal. Or Chim El Adabal. Kim El Adabal. This form of the Heart of Loken is flung to Tamriel and in an alien well. Oh god, now I just have, oh man, Elder Scrolls Online has there's bards in the game that will sing like songs made for the game, and one of them is Red Diamond, and it gets stuck into my, like, gets burned into my brain. Red diamond, the heart and soul of man.
Hello,
Greetings.
Red diamond, protect us till the end.
Hello, Evoke. Good books lately?
Oh my god, all these, this is fucking chatter. Holy shit, which one of you is in charge? Is it you?
Arieri, your friendly...
No.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Somerset.
Who has the fanciest clothes?
Well met, guildmate. Houses of Morrowind are in up.
You're wearing armor. It's gotta be you then, right?
I'm Ardaline. I'm the guild...
No.
What is it?
Guildmate.
Consider it.
Well, I think this is just like, this is a mod that makes the guild halls look a little less empty by adding in just some like generic mages.
I'm very heard of them.
Breton Pyromaniac, Orcish Conjurer.
Hello.
Oh, it's you.
Hello there, associate.
I'm ready.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you
Man,
can help
it bothers me that all of the
I
Argonians are the same voice. Like, it's
for
just,
fear of embarrassing the
oh man, it's one of those things where playing this game as a small child, it's like I didn't notice really, or maybe I just didn't care, but like now it's like, it's a little distracting.
Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately.
Who the fuck even wants to be in Breville?
Walk well.
Like, oh, I can take this cheese wedge. Yum. Can I take any of this other stuff? No. The I can take the whole pumpkin
Hello, Evoker.
and the corn.
Doesn't leave home much, but apparently Luciana Galena has a lot of experience.
I wasn't even listening. What did she want me to do? I was still thinking about like red diamonds and how to pronounce Kim.
I'm
Ready?
afraid I haven't had.
All right, yeah.
I'll need you to have a little
Chat with okay.
Baron You too.
Greetings, guildmate.
What is it, associate? Hello, guildmate.
Is it you? Who was it?
Skin grab me.
Well met, guildmate.
Rationalize it as they're freaky lizard people with freaky lizard people mouth, and what you're hearing is a translation spell, and it's the magical equivalent of Microsoft Sam. It's actually funny because I was thinking that off stream I've been playing Crusader Kings 3 has an Elder Scrolls mod where it's all of Tamriel, and you can play Crusader Kings in Tamriel, and it's really good. Everyone speaks the same language in Tamriel? There's just one language?
Have you heard about that ghost of the old man that looks out into Niven?
Okay, I gotta ask her
Are you
again.
ready?
Yeah, where's the recommendation? I'm not
I'm
listening.
afraid perhaps you can help.
Okay.
I'll need you to
Have a little chat.
with Baron.
Oh.
I don't understand it. Some ridiculous.
Elder
tale
Kings,
from
yes.
I
Elder
suppose.
Kings. It's technically Elder Kings 2, and it's a mod for Crusader Kings 3, which is definitely not confusing at all.
Perhaps he thinks it's amusing.
It's really, really, really good. It has all of the races. You can play as elves and all the different humans and all the different the beast folk and Dramora. You can even play as some like iconic characters. Like if you want, you could play as Manny Marco. You can play as like Lord Harkon. In my current playthrough of it, I played a landless adventurer, and I sort of just like I explored almost all of Tamriel, and eventually I made it to Skyrim, and I made it to the what's it called, the Vampire Island where Serana's family lives, and Harkon was dead, killed by his wife, and I took his wife and Serana on as like members of my party. And so I had the two of them as like immortal vampire like assistants, and then I eventually settled down somewhere in Cyrodiil, and now I'm trying to rebuild the empire. It's really fun. Castle Volcar, yes. It's really cool. It's a really good mod. I wonder if they'll add some of the other areas, because it doesn't have Akavir yet. Volkihar. Serana's house.
It's more symbolic
It's
than practical, but each carries great significance to its
they don't
own.
have Akavir, where I'm pretty sure the one in Crusader Kings 2, the Elder Scrolls mod from Crusader Kings 2 did have Akavir. I remember playing that years ago.
Receptive to questioning.
And
that staff.
And I think it does have Yokunda or whatever, the place out west.
Make sure Varen hands over that staff.
Accept him for your thought.
Yokunda? I don't remember. It's funny in that mod. So there's like every flavor of religion. Every flavor of religion is like available, and it's funny because like 90% of them are just some flavor of believing in the 9. Or technically at the time the 8, because Talos. I think this is pre-Talos, so. But like everyone is like, oh, it's like this religion. What do you believe in? Oh, the 9. It's this religion. What do you believe in? Oh, the 9, but they're different names. Yes, the Yokunda. Yeah, the Red Guard there. Yes, that's where the out west. So what am I doing? Okay, where's this nerd?
Take a look around. Let me know if you need it.
To be fair, if the gods would come down for a cuppa and were active on the planet, yeah, we'd worship them all. Yeah, fair. It's one of those things where I guess it's like you know, in Elder Scrolls, it's like, you know, that the gods are real. Like, you know, it's not like, it's like the Aedra and the Daedra exist. That's not like that's not like controversial. Everyone knows that, and so everyone kind of just worships their own flavor of them. Where's this Beguile? Ah, fuck. Don't leave, you son of a bitch.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you?
This is like the only time in the base game that they ever like, hey, charm spells are a thing you can use, by the way.
I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes.
Give me her staff.
All right, I admit it. I took it from her.
If Andraste and the fucking Morrigan were wandering around Celtic Britain, Christianity wouldn't have had a fucking chance. So it's funny, because when you said Andraste and the Morrigan, I thought of Dragon Age.
I was a little ashamed after that, but I didn't know.
I
I didn't think of anything in the real world. I thought of Dragon Age.
I'm afraid I don't have it, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Saurus Aranum.
Because in Dragon Age, Andraste is essentially the she's the equivalent of Alessia in Dragon Age. She's very similar to Alessia. And of course one of your companions in the first game is Morrigan. So Andraste was the goddess of horses and warriors, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Well, you would I don't know, you would probably know better because I only thought of Dragon Age.
Well met, guildmate.
The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself.
Which it's thinking about Dragon Age now makes me and Andraste and Dragon Age really makes me think that Andraste is they literally just kind of copied her from they kind of just like they just copied Alessia from Elder Scrolls. So I'm just looking it up now, and people are also pointing out that it's just like, wait, they're very similar. And then someone made like a meme of like the Chad Alessia versus the Virgin Andraste. I'm still wearing this fucking sombrero. I hope I can enchant this sombrero. That would be really fun. I should make this thing like the best, like try to enchant the shit out of this sombrero.
Did you hear about the recent murder, Early?
Any luck talking with Varen Vermori yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll.
Yeah.
Varen Vermori.
Right, okay, oh.
He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located? Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please,
Keep this between us.
Well met, guildmate.
I'm kind of just like wandering around, and I'm just going like la 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 la. I didn't even realize he didn't give me the staff. I did not listen to that at all. The conversation I had with the dark elf who took the staff, I thought he just gave it back to me. And so I'm too busy thinking about like Elder Scrolls lore and comparing it to Dragon Age lore in my head.
How goes it?
And where am I going? Oh my god, I gotta go all the way back to the city. Oh god, you're kidding. I just need to get her fucking So this guy took some random wizard staff, went all the way to the Imperial City to sell it, and then came all the way back to Breville. Why didn't he just stay in the Imperial City? You're telling me someone willingly chose to return to Breville. like the city equivalent of an open sewer. Might as well actually rest for the inn, or for the night. Check into an inn. Oh my god, I forgot to look if there's... Oh, I did look. I don't think there is any way to make the interiors brighter. This is called... This is what mod makers and people who make mod packs think is authentic interior lights. And it's like, you know what? It might as well be authentic. I don't know. I didn't live in a time where there was only candles and oil lamps. But like, you know what this is? This is too dark. This is too dark for a dungeon. Never mind an inn in the capital city.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septim Hotel. I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess.
Chad Alessia makes me think of Pelennor Whitestrake, Doom guy against the elves instead of demons. Alessia delayed the attack on the Aliens at the White Gold Tower because she was worried she didn't have enough troops, so he kicks the door in and solos the city. I remember I've seen like an insane animation of him as like a super Terminator man, just like destroying entire armies of elves. I'd like a bed.
Why, yes. Excellent. The you
Hey, this is not the right room, despite it being unlocked. Which room is it? Ah. Someone who grew up in a mining town in 70s England, this is what a house with candles, lit by candles and oil lanterns look like. It's dark as fuck, can need more windows. The game, the mod pack does do something where, I might be able to show it now. It's when it is daytime in game, it's brighter inside than when it is at night, which is neat, but it doesn't help that I need to see to play this game. Yay! Fire, frost, and lightning have flowed from your fingertips. As Journeyman of Destruction, your elemental spells now have a chance to cause the target to recoil on impact. Oh good, Havoc Physics Engine can cause enemies to fling and break themselves against the wall, and I'm sure that won't bug out at all. Definitely. The secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries easily to you. As Journeyman of Restoration, your beneficial restoration spells become more powerful and used on targets with less than half health. It's neat, but it's not particularly interesting. I'll save those 2 points. Affects your total magicka and how quickly you can cast with staves. How quickly you regenerate magicka. How many summon creatures you can control and how much fatigue you have. Oh, that's willpower? Okay. What is endurance then? Also fatigue. Like you can, well, maybe not. Maybe not here because there's no windows, but maybe if we go back downstairs. Yeah, look how much brighter it is now that it's daytime in here. Like it's like that area which was once covered in darkness is now much more visible. Like this feels more closer to vanilla style lighting. Oh god, you are a modded character, which means I'm going to avoid talking to you if I have to, if I can. Someone actually pointed out, why is this man in the is he like trying to steal coins? How'd you get stuck in the fountain? Someone pointed out on the video of the first playthrough or the first stream of this, that there was like an NPC. I was walking around the city, and one NPC like made like a hacking cough sound, and I went, "Oh God, mod voice acting." Oh, blah. And they pointed out that's not actually a modded line. It's just a very, very specific line given to like one NPC and no one else. And it's actually just a vanilla line. And I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, we're back in the city, and we're at like a little bit of a higher level now. We're level like 5. Maybe we try our hand at the arena a little bit.
What seems to be
No, you know what we'll do first? We'll finish getting the Mages Guild recommendation, because we can get into the Arcane University. Oops, didn't mean to cast that. And then I can maybe make some spells. Wait. I need to find in his home. Oh, god damn it. I thought I was going to the Merchants District.
Hello there.
I legitimately can't tell if any of these NPCs are modded or not. A lot of them are difficult to tell because it's been a decade since I played this game, and I don't remember what they look like. And now they all look different.
Greetings, fellow Breton.
Greetings, fellow Breton.
no crime goes unpunished on my watch. Let me guess.
Go for it, kick the vampire orc that doesn't function like other fucking vampires in this game. I know, like, is it like just like a lore break thing where it's like Bethesda fucking up their own lore again with the Grey Prince, or not to mention that vampires don't even like have clans in this game, really? Is the house downstairs or upstairs? There it is.
Greetings to you.
So I gotta use a charm spell on him again?
This is unexpected, but not unwelcome.
Good day, stranger. Yes, I have the staff Baron sold me. I'm afraid I'm not willing to part with it. I paid good money for it after all.
Is this the vanilla Dark Elf voice, or is it just... I remember the vanilla Dark Elf voice in Oblivion sounding very different. Is this modded, or is this, like, altered? Because I don't remember them sounding as, like, like, this is sounding more closer to how they sound in Morrowind. All the Ashlanders who go...
Yes, I have... We'll see.
That is not fucking vanilla. Okay, it wasn't just me, because I'm like, that's not what they sounded like. That's not. I thought the Dark Elves in Morrowind sounded all gruff and nasty because they live in, like, Volcano Island, and it's just a bunch of dust. It's AI rigged to mix the voices, the Skyrim and Morrowind voices. If you're like 100% right about that, that's impressive. Oh, vampire. He was written before and made before they sorted out how Oblivion's version of vampires work, and they never went back and fixed him. What exactly is wrong with the Grey Prince, though? Like, what is the actual, like, lore fuck up with him? Because I don't know. I just remember that he's like, oh, I'm half vampire or some shit. And I'm like, uh-huh, okay.
Any time now.
What? Yes, Go ahead.
Disposition maxed.
We are the Dunmer, the ash-skinned elven peoples of Morrowind. A lot of folks have taken to calling us Dark Elves. We prefer Dunmer.
Okay, Dark Elf. Listen. I'm a Breton. I'm from High Rock. I'm better than you. We have knights and tournaments and shining armor and castles. You guys live next to a volcano. Also, you worship Daedra and practice slavery. So, let's be fair.
The Yes.
Okay, yeah, how do I... I'd like to purchase the staff you bought. He's half orc, vampire, son of an imperial noble or some shit. It's very 90s. Here's my super cool D&D character who's so fucking cool, you guys.
I heard people say
Yeah. I've never really played any tabletop stuff, but if I did, I would make sure to try not to make my character someone who, like, cringe. Yo, guys, this is my OC.
Anytime now. I'm Erisar. Some words should... All right. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Don't talk such rot. That's enough. Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck it, whatever.
Well, isn't that sweet? That works for me. That thing? So, it's not like any... Have a good day.
Okay, can you guys get out of the corner so I can lockpick this door? Also, a high elf married to a dark elf? That's kind of weird. I would have thought that these two guys like would not have gotten a very like the elves don't get along with each other, never mind with people.
Salutations.
Don't give the Dark Elves shit about slavery unless you want me to bring up the shit the Bretons did to the Reachmen, or to the Orcs, or to the Red Guards. I'd say that, okay, the Red Guards, like it was like a mutual, from what I remember, they had a nice fight. They had a good fight. They're just good rivals across that bit of ocean, kind of, not really. But the orcs, what I think they did to the orcs is actually just kind of funny, because like hasn't Orsinium been destroyed like 4 times? Like the orcs have tried to have a capital city, and it's just been destroyed like 3 or 4 times over the course of the series or like the history. The orcs cannot have shit. The Bretons have the best of not French classical racism. Yeah. I think by Skyrim they're on Osinian the Fourth. Oh, it's those poor fucking orcs. Don't tell me it's locked in this drawer. I'm never gonna be able to pick this. But to be fair, 2 of the Orsiniums were leveled by the orcs themselves.
How are you?
It reminds me of that Simpsons bit with Groundskeeper Willie, where he's like, whatever. Scots are the natural enemies of the whatever. Orcs are the natural enemies of whatever. Orcs are the natural enemies of the Bretons and the elves and the Imperials and the orcs. Damn orcs! They ruined Orsinium.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Good to see you. Yes? That thing? It's not like anyone determined.
Oh, the key is in his desk. All right. I'm glad these people are just tolerating me walking all over their house. Scots hate the English, and the Scots hate the Welsh, and the Welsh hate the English, and the English hate the English. I got her stupid staff back.
It's
I really like what this mod pack does to the Imperial City, especially when the white gold tower disappears. That's really cool. Wait, what?
Well met, Knight of Lenormand.
God, it's like when I tried to get do that one mod in New Vegas for Mr. House's tower, and it would just disappear in certain positions. What was I saying? I like this mod, what it did with the Imperial City, but even how it's kind of expanded the city and made it bigger in terms of the amount of NPCs and the scale. This city is still way too small to be the capital of a continent-spanning empire. Like, this is supposed to be like Super Rome. Like imagine... just, it's too small.
Good tidings, citizen.
Like, this is the front gate to the capital of an empire that spans all, like, this and everything beyond it, and everything. And like, it's like look, it's just like, it's this, and with just like a dude. Like, there should be thousands and thousands of people here just coming in and out of the capital city. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, imagine, like, think back to, like, I know we can't but like, imagine Rome in its prime. How many people would just be coming in and out of the city every day? Just like, you know, people who lived, merchants, traders, you know, all other sorts of stuff. It would be insane.
I don't know you.
It's the capital of an empire. Imperial City is too small to be the capital of my local parish. I've walked away from pub crawls that went longer distances. Yeah. Hello. Hello in chats.
Heard any jokes lately?
Yeah, Rome at one point had a population of about 1 million. 1 million people. Yeah, like, think about that. In, like, the year, like, 200. Like, imagine that. That's insane. Well, you know, it's, like, think about, like, if you live near a major city that has, like, up to 1 million people or more, like, if you live near, like, a major metropolitan center, it's a place that has at least 1 million people. And just think how busy those places are, you know? And it's like, I get it, I know, they can't, like, accurately, you know, even today, with today's technology, it would be difficult to make that sort of thing possible of, like, the scale of a city, but, like, I think it's just the fact that it feels so tiny, in, like, it doesn't even feel like it's been, like, shrunk down, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's only, like, an approximation. It feels, like, microscopic, the Imperial City. You know what else is weird? How there's nothing else on the Imperial Isle. Like, you've got the city itself, you've got the waterfront, you've got the Arcane University, you've got the prison, but there's, like, nothing else. There's no farms, there's no Legion camps, there's no overflow of city outside of the walls. You know what I mean? Like, Like the Imperial Isle is very sparse, considering it's, again,
Like to talk about?
it's the capital.
So long.
I don't think.
Do you have the
It's the
mage's
capital of an
staff
empire that spans an
associated?
entire continent.
Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in
This is
getting
like the
it.
most
It's
involved
perhaps
recommendation
better
quest.
I know nothing about it.
Go here, go
Your
talk to Guy,
actions
then
will
go
be
back, then go all the way to the Imperial
valid
City, talk to Guy there, get the
I
staff,
shall
come
send
all
it
the way
to
back.
University promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances.
Greetings,
Goodbye.
Guildmate.
Good day. Hey.
Just gonna check, I think. Are you lagging again, VTube Studio? Am I running out of RAM again? Maybe. I don't know, maybe. Oh, there's just lag. Never mind. There's just lag from VTube Studio. Good. I love lag.
That's not bad.
All right, well, I guess we'll find an inn, and then we'll take off in the morning and go south to Leowin to, there's one last recommendation, and then finally Arcane University. I don't even really want to know, I don't even know if I want to do the Mages Guild quest like right away, but I can make spells.
Come here, pay or leave.
Dog.
Pale.
Is an inn?
Gilgondrin. Silver home on the water has been.
Yes. Bed.
There's a room free.
$20. Take it.
You'll have to go up.
Man, even the beds are shit. God, this city sucks.
Do you take me for a fool?
Imagine if like people in real life were as like oddly like talkative as they are in Oblivion. Or every single individual you pass by in this game has some fucking comment to say to you. Like, yeah, sure, it's fine when someone's like, oh, hello. But when you go by them, they're like, you fucking piece of shit. It's like, what the fuck? Who are you? Why are you yelling at me? It's been said before, but really needs to be said again. Bravo is a shithole. Yes, yes it is. Ooh, what's an Alien well? And get 5+ more magicka for touching this well. Oh, there's a whatever. I mean, they could have made it Cyrodiilic Venice instead it's Cyrodiilic Coventry. I don't know enough about that. I don't know what that place is, but I'm guessing it's not nice. Is it a place with canals, but it's not nice? Coventry is the only city I've been where people queue to jump off the fucking roof. It's a miserable shithole like Breville. I wonder if Big Tony's Deli is a modded location. What am I gonna find in here? What is going to be in here? Oh god.
Yes.
You get it? He's small.
Yes. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to
You
see.
get it? It's like deli stuff. Provolone and it's mozzarella cheese. Italian bread. Where is Italy? Point to Italy on a map of Cyrodiil, you fuck. I did a tour in Northern Ireland and another one in Bosnia, and Coventry is still the most miserable place I've been to. Oh, wow. Ow. Oh, good. This is happening. Oh, that was loud.
Let's get this over with.
Valenwood Archer.
This ends.
This was a very good, you can see why the Wood Elves are renowned for their archery. Statue of Akatosh. Oh shit, is that a Guar? It is, look, Guar. Guar. You're a long way from Morrowind. Like, literally. Like, Morrowind's all the way over here. I don't know if I should say it. I'm thinking it, but I don't know if I should say it. It's been an hour and a half, and and the thing I'm thinking of hasn't happened, which is surprising. So I'm gonna continue to not say it directly. Just saw you got the still got the sombrero on. Yep. I haven't found a sillier hat, so It does feel like I'm playing like a different game. this is like a remaster to me in my head, because so much of this is feels different from Oblivion. It's like I'm like, I don't recognize like any of this. It feels so different. What the fuck are you? Oh. Harpy. What the fuck just happened? Oh, anything you can walk away from. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, my lord. That's so much nicer. I can see. Only one sillier would be the Colovian fur hat. I don't know if the mod pack... I wouldn't be surprised if something like that is in the pack. The classic silly hat. Morrowind style. You win, I guess. Apparently that spell that it was casting had knockback, so... Or like knockdown or paralyze or something, I don't know. But like, look, like... Oh my god, like all the palm trees, it's getting... Like, I get it, we're getting further south. And like, near... Like, this is... It feels much more... I already feel warmer, you know what I mean? This feels warmer. This reminds me, like right here looking at this, it reminds me of Stranglethorn Vale from World of Warcraft. It kind of has like a similar sort of like jungly, humidy, hot climate. I didn't expect like there to be this much change to the world in this pack. Cause like, you know, not even like I think of like Lorerim. Lorerim does a lot to add and change things in Skyrim, but it sort of really just builds on what exists. It doesn't ever really change. Like, it might add new locations and stuff like that, but like, and might make it so that, oh, there's more trees or there's more grass. But like, you go into like Whiterun and the area around, or like the tundra around Whiterun, and it still feels like it does in the original game. This area feels like completely different than it does in Base Oblivion from my memory. In Base Oblivion, this area is much, much more swampy from my recollection. It feels like a lot more moist and humid and like swampy. There's not as, but like here, like there's all these trees and palms and like it's much, much, much lusher. What the fuck is that over there? Do you see that? What is that glowing? Oh, it's just some... Oh my god. It's some mushrooms around the base of a tree. I genuinely thought it was like... fucking tendrils around something. I thought it was like a bull netch or something. Thinking back to the weird lore of Elder Scrolls, I'm pretty sure like Cyrodiil was originally supposed to be like a jungle. Like it wasn't originally supposed to be like how it is in this game, where it's pretty at least like everything like above here is pretty temperate is the word I was looking for. It's like temperate climate. You know, it's like lush forests and rolling, you know, hills. God, this spell fucking sucks. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god, is it getting faster? Is this gonna crash my game? Oh my god. And this is what it's like to go even further beyond. Oh my god. Holy shit. Like, it has a need for speed. Like, look at this. We're in tropical Cyrodiil now. I feel like, you know, this is like, it's like we're in a completely different continent. It's actually like, I'm digging this. This is really cool. Whose shrine is this? Stendar. It's beautiful. It's so nice. Man. So I wonder, because so the map, the sign here goes to Rimmen, which is over in Elsweyr, and Elsweyr is actually in this mod pack. So I'm curious if I could just like go west and cross into Elsweyr. Like I don't know how much of Elsweyr is in this mod. Like Rimmen doesn't appear on the map, but like these places do, so. Oh great, I'm scrolling stuff outside the game again because thank you, Elder Scrolls. It's a shame there's fuck all content south of Skingrad. Yeah, sort of like the whole sort of tail here, the southern, the whole southern tail of like I can't fucking think of like anything that goes on over here. I can't remember like nothing happens here from my memory. I do like this being sort of having to go to the city the first time to get the fast travel point, giving you an excuse to at least see some of this stuff, which is really neat. Like it's been fun, this exploration of like all of the major cities of Cyrodiil. You know, Coral was like the baby beginner city. You know, we went up into the mountains for Bruma. Cheydinhal has always been pretty nice looking. Skingrad, and it's like this area was always fun. And now we're going south, and it's like, wow.
Watch yourself around goblins. Some of the nastier ones will toss spells at you.
May I help you? What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
The only thing I remember from the bottom right part of the map is the witch who will cure vampirism for a black soul gem. Didn't even know that was a thing. Ugh. god, how much further is Leowin? I miss my Boots of Blinding Speed. I miss Boots of Blinding Speed. I miss having 100 in athletics and acrobatics and just being able to jump like 30 feet horizontally. Man, that was so nice. Is that a duck? Duck. Look at the duck. Duck. They look like animatronic ducks. Duck. Oh no, I killed him. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Oh, I wanted a pet duck. Look at the duck. Oh, mud crab. Who are you?
I take it you want something.
Nope.
Well, what is it? We have no emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Good day.
See you.
Leowin. What am I trying to say? In Elder Scrolls Online, Leowin is the city I do everything in. It's nice. It's very nice and it's always very pretty, and it's very prettily rendered in ESO. And holy shit, look how nice this looks here. Look at it. Look at these beautiful houses. Oh man, this city, like, Breville is like a toilet bowl, and then you come even further south and you get to this beautiful city. Like, look at it. And like, and it's like, look at it. It's just, it's, like, God, the humidity here is probably awful, but otherwise it probably is very nice. The murder of the duck will haunt you forevermore, grinding you down, dwindling sense of right and wrong until one day you go absolutely quackers.
What can I
I'm
do
considering, like, is that like a minute timeout or is it a 10-minute timeout, that comment?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares? A driver, that's more. That's a good fine. A good price. A fine transaction. Fine transaction.
Am I ever going to use the beguile spells or the beguile scrolls? No. Goodbye.
An excellent bargain.
No fucking excuse. This place is swampier and shittier. No excuse, Breville, but it looks awesome. Yeah. She does not really sell very much. I'm about to sneeze.
Tell your friends about me.
I like
visiting me.
I like the attempt at the shawls, but I find that stuff like that never looks 100% like it's hard to do a shawl in a video game or like any sort of like head wrap, head covering, because okay, are you going to show the hair? Are you not going to show the hair?
Only quality.
How much of the hair are you going to show? You know what I mean?
Can I interest you in?
Got any better swords? Nope. Got any better armor? Nope. Base ring of block. Base blah, 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 base ring of blades. Amulet of reflection. These prices are obscene. Ooh, mithril. Oh, it's light armor. Never mind. Sideways bicorn. There are a lot of silly hats in this. Black rice hat. Oh, I guess it's like the hats that people wear in like rice paddies, like the big sort of like cone triangular ones. I actually have no idea what those hats are called. I would have to search them up as like rice hat myself.
What is it, associate?
All right, final recommendation. Holding on, say I'm smelling some Kurosawa style spell sword shit. Well, you get like an Akaviri katana, you get some blades armor, you get like one of those cool hats, and there you go. You're now like a samurai mage. Samurai mage, battle mage, whatever.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no, you seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without
I remember this one. She's like a seer or something, and she needs like an amulet to stop her from hearing voices.
Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words?
Sure.
Then seek Agata, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest.
Leowin recommendation.
Greetings, guildmate.
Oh, it's you.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with,
I can't take this haircut seriously because this hair, I'm 90% certain, is like...
Bye.
Is it the one with the little buns on the back of the hair? On the back of the head? Because I'm pretty sure that's just Triss Marigold's hair from The Witcher.
Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Again, I like whatever mod is doing it, but the fact that, okay, well, look how much shorter my Breton character is next to the Nord. Oh, that's so cute.
The Cornell Guild Hall had an unpleasant visit recently.
Yes? Is it...
Recommendation.
I take it you've spoken to DeGale.
It's Witcher 2 Triss hair, yeah.
She is not well.
Exactly.
She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control. I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to DeGale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone?
I think it's like one of the mages is bad.
So long.
Okay. It's this nerd, isn't it?
What do you want?
Yeah.
Halfway through the week, happy midders.
Seer Stone.
Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade.
Is there
much
something
longer.
up with their teeth or with her
Yeah,
teeth?
I
There's
know
something
all
up with
about it.
all of
I
their
overheard
teeth.
a
Don't
guy
look
and
at their
Gale
teeth.
talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile, and look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a
Jesus, man,
tombstone
tell me how you
over
really
his head.
feel. Holy shit, he keeps
At least he
going.
was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know.
I will say this
I get
beard
way too
doesn't look
fired
too
up
bad.
over this.
I feel
It's
like it
just
matches his
annoying
hair.
because
His
she's
hair
in
is very
charge of
like
the guild,
long and
but she's
messy, and so
clearly
he's got
not
a very
fit,
full beard.
that's
This
all.
doesn't actually look bad. This is an improvement on how this character looks. I think this character looks like he's got like a head made out of like a brick in the base game. Why are there so there's so many
Is there
Nords in this
something I can
hot
help you
place?
with,
Yeah,
associate?
good question. This is a very well, maybe they were so fucking sick and tired of Skyrim and it being so fucking cold in Skyrim that they decided I'm going as fucking far. I'm going to the opposite end of the continent. Like imagine you lived in Dawnstar your entire life. You're right on the Sea of Ghosts, the cold, frigid northern sea, and you're so fucking sick of winter, of snow, of ice, and you just say, fuck it. Where's this? Like, I never want to see a flake of snow again.
So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about DeGale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer's Stone and DeGale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar.
You do that.
Good day.
You seek more from me? I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness, bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
Okay, well, so this being an Elder Scrolls game, I now have to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Never mind, there's just a marker. You see, if this was Morrowind, we'd have to now spend the next, 10, 15 minutes trying to find where we're supposed to go. And I'm not criticizing that. I kind of like that. But instead we just have a marker that says, hey, dumbass, go this way. How long do Bosmer live in Elder Scrolls? How old is this woman? Well, like elves live pretty long, and I'm pretty sure that Bosmer lived probably a good long time.
The dividing line between a live hero and a...
I don't know. I feel like the lifespan of the species
Let's
in this
see what
game,
we've got
in this
here.
game series, is completely like arbitrary.
Let's do business.
Curse-rotted claymore? That's like a Dark Souls weapon. Seems really neat. It's a two-hander, though. Meteoric mace? Wit sapper.
I'm through talking.
Apparently about 200 years. Lewin.
Go ahead.
So what's this about?
This pretty is so city is what I was about to say. This pretty is so city. This city is so pretty. I like it. I'm trying to like, it looks different in how it's portrayed in Elder Scrolls Online, which makes sense because Elder Scrolls Online is like 300 years before this. No, longer. No, wait. How long?
It's how they recruit new members.
Elder Scrolls Online is taking place in
The Mages Guild
in the Interregnum, I think, where like the Empire went to poop. Oh shit, orcs only live till about 60? That's a weird thing too. That's like a weird common trope in fantasy too, of orcs not living very long. Okay, wait. Did anyone else see that? Did anyone else see this?
Right.
No, please, ma'am. Please keep walking. Please keep walking. It was really funny. Oh, come on. Shit, orcs live till 60. Bretons can reach 120 to 150 years. It's that elf blood. Oh, there, look. Do you see it? Do you see it? Holy shit. Holy shit, ma'am. Ma'am, please calm your tits. Ma'am, please tell your tits to stop staring at my eyes. What was I saying about orcs and lifespan? Oh yeah, it's weird because even in World of Warcraft, the orcs in World of Warcraft don't live very long. They're like the shortest lived, or one of the shortest lived of all like the playable races. Like I think in Warcraft, like an orc living to like 80 is like really old. And in Warcraft, like the lifespans of creatures in Warcraft is like bonkers bananas nonsense. Like the elves in like the high or the I think the night elves and like the high elves in Warcraft can live for like 2,500 years or something like that. There are certain characters in Warcraft that are like 10,000 years old. One particular character I think is like 25,000 years old in Warcraft. Oh, I'm about to be killed by a bunch of boars. Lovely. And I'm bored to death. Huh. Was the thing in Arcanum as well? Orcs lived like 40 years and ate their children. Oh, good.
How can I help?
I remember the weirdest shit sometimes. It's well, just think about how much mental capacity you're dedicating to random facts about, you know, fictional universes. And think how much of that could be, how much of that storage could have been used to store, like, skills. You know, learning a language, playing an instrument, you know, learning a craft or a trade skill. Memories with loved ones. No, none of that. What I need is I need to know the lifespans of fictional species in a fantasy setting. Man, this is pretty. Man, skills schmills. I can go on a 2-hour-long autistic rant about Kim. About chime. About. I'm still gonna say it. I'm still gonna pronounce it Kime. Not Kime. Kim? Chim? I don't even remember. Now I don't even remember how I pronounced it. I've messed myself up so much. Chim. Chim al-adabal. Red diamond. Protect us till the end. When Akatosh slew Lorcan, he ripped his heart right out. He flung it across Tamriel, and the heart was heard to shout, red diamond, the heart and soul of man. Makes it. I completely forget that the in the base Elder Scrolls Online story, the MacGuffin is the Amulet of Kings. I don't remember why, but like the amulet is important in something, to defeat Molag Bal.
Who's there?
And Molag Bal is voiced by Malcolm McDowell.
That sent a chill down my spine. Yeah! Die, cur! You're pathetic. Die, cur! You humans are all the same. Weak and...
All right, first random bandit dead. Is Red Diamond sung to the tune of the Itsy Bitsy Spider? I don't know. I'm just singing poorly. It's important because Dragonfire's dead emperor is Interregnum Jagar Tharn, which is a fun name. I'm pretty sure in that. I'm pretty sure you also, like, I'm desperately trying to remember the Elder Scrolls Online base story, which. All I know is Molag Bal is being mean, and he's trying to... Right, Molag Bal is trying to plane meld. He's trying to do the plane meld. He's trying to pull Nirn into Cold Harbor. And the way he does it is that there's these, like... I don't remember. They're dolmens. Dolmens is what they're called. Scattered across like the areas of the base game, where like these giant hooks come in from Cold Harbor to literally hook into Nirn to try to pull it into Cold Harbor. I just want to join the Mages Guild.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. You grow weak.
They both came out. Oh god. Okay. All right. We have the height. We can now commence cheese. What are you gonna do about things? A dolmen is a real thing. It's a big stone megalith. Looks like a big table, mainly used as a tomb. Well, that's whatever the fuck. The weird thing that I'm guessing that they just liked the word dolmen because it's like a stone plinth in the game, and then this big circle appears above it. This big metal circle appears above it, and then a hole, like it's like a hole into Cold Harbor appears, and then hooks fly down to attach to the stone, and then you have to, as a group of players, you have to all together like fight a bunch of Daedra and shut the thing and stop it and essentially destroy it. And it's an event that happens like all the time in the game. And then Cyrodiil in Elder Scrolls Online, all of Cyrodiil, well, not all of it, but most of Cyrodiil is essentially a giant battleground. It's a giant PvP battleground. Like, if I look at the map, like, so all of, like, this area right here, so, like, if you chop Cyrodiil into, like, this, like, you cut there and there, this sort of, like, upside down triangle area here is a giant three-way battleground between the three player factions. Which none of the player factions don't make any sense. Or I'm pretty sure the player factions, well, some of them kind of. You got the Daggerfall Covenant, the Ebonheart Pact, that's that one, and then the Aldmeri Dominion. And so the Daggerfall Covenant is the Bretons, the Redguards, and the Orcs, I think, somehow. The Ebonheart Pack is the Nords, the Dark Elves, and the Argonians. And then the Aldmeri Dominion is the High Elves, of course, the Wood Elves, and the Khajiit. And then Imperials are wild cards. You can play Imperials as any of the factions. I count things in Elder Scrolls Online as extra, not canon. The Elder Scrolls Online is like Apocrypha to me. It's like, it's just like, it's all of the crazy shit that was too nuts to be put into the Bible. Argonians and Dark Elves are best mates. The slavery was just a phase. Yeah. Like, it's just like, it's a case of, like, they needed to get the different races in, Hooks and Bretons get along like a Greek and a Turk. Like, yeah, it's like, it's really like, it's especially weird because, like, okay, I think it's supposed to be like, oh, they're alliances of convenience. It's just a case of, oh, well, all of Tamriel is sort of coming undone because the Empire's collapsed. And so there's all these, like, alliances of convenience. But, like, even then, it does sort of stretch belief. Specifically, like, the leaders of each of the different factions, the Breton King, the Breton King of High Rock is the leader of the Daggerfall Covenant. The High King of Skyrim is the leader of the Ebonheart Pact. And, of course, the Queen of Somerset is the leader of the Aldmeri Dominion. Steel Scimitar. That's a lot of fucking convenience. The kind of convenience that becomes really inconvenient quick. Yeah. Well, it's funny because, like, in the actual story is the story itself. So, like, going past, like, the base game of Elder Scrolls Online, the factions outside of PvP don't even matter. Because what happens is that any of, like, the extra expansions don't take into account, like, your player's faction anymore. So, for example, there's an expansion. So, like, okay, for when you're playing as, let's say you play as the Daggerfall Covenant. You made a Breton and you're playing as the Daggerfall Covenant. You start in Daggerfall. You start in High Rock and you go through High Rock and then you go through Hammerfell, and then you go through some other areas and stuff like that. And then you go and do the other two factions quest lines as, like, just to do them. And then, for example, the expansion in Somerset, there's a whole expansion that added the entirety of the Somerset Isle. And you're just, like, there, and you're just helping the Aldmeri Dominion. It doesn't matter. Like, you're just helping them. Oh yeah, the Dark Elves would 100% be fine with some Endlock King telling them what to do. But you don't get it. The High King of Skyrim in Elder Scrolls Online is voiced by, what's his name, Peter Stormare. So... And the fucking Bretons can't agree amongst themselves who's king of High Rock, never mind getting the Red Guards and Orcs to pick the yeah. Well, exactly. It's like alliances of convenience and alliances of I know this doesn't make sense, but we had to make 3 factions because it's an MMO, and most MMOs have factions. Remember, World of Warcraft is very popular, or was very popular, and it ruined how MMOs had to function, where you had to have factions. You had to have player factions.
Pathetic worm. I scour the land, seeking fortune for Gortwog and Orsinian. Someday all will recognize.
Red Guards would probably tell the Bretons to eat shit, and the Orcs would just pick some random goat herd.
You too seek wealth, do you not? May you find it, and may tales of your journey be legendary.
Okay, dude, I know you're just like a friendly adventurer, but you're gonna cut into my XP gain. Ooh, backpack. Oh, what? No! I have to choose between the backpack and the sombrero. Maybe I can enchant the sombrero with feather. I don't even remember what I came here for. I started talking about ESO. I was singing Red Diamond. Red diamond, the heart and soul of man. Turn the sombrero into a backpack, storing shit in the rim. I don't know if you can, like, enchant it, but I will try. Oh, I can do stupid spells, too. Burning Touch. I'm about to die. Oh my god. Look at her. Look how fucking evil she looks. Holy shit. Ah, this classic, abusing the AI. Oh, she's stuck. I'm just gonna stand here now and heal. Oh, man, I can't wait to get better spells. Oh. She was like the toughest enemy in here. And I got 13 XP for killing her. Gotta remember to abuse the full heal on weight. Alright, so this guy was not a very good battle mage. Ooh, I should favorite that one spell. I don't remember where I got it from, but they gave me... Oh, I think it was a main quest. Minor latch crack. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this over with.
Oh, Marauder Warlord. Please, my character is a puny Breton. They're so flimsy. I'm wounded. What should I use to heal myself, I wonder? Magic potions, the arcane sorceries to mend my wounds, or should I stand here gormlessly staring off into the middle distance for an hour? Oh god, no. I can't see anything. Where am I? I must retreat outside and stand on the rock. It happened! Oh, yeah. Ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Well, it only took 2.5 hours. Yep. That was the longest it's gone without crashing, which is impressive because we did a lot. We did a lot of fast traveling, a lot of walking, decent amount of combat. Okay, I don't remember where I saved. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to fight the one guy again. Oh, this guy's here now. Whoa! Wait, did I just get like tripped up? What was that? Gotta remember, I have a shield.
Let's get this over with. Why don't you die?
Oh, fuck. Dead. Fuck. Even some combat with some non-standard enemies, I was fairly sure those harpies would have given the game a fucking heart attack. Yeah, I was like, when I was staring at that one harpy that was like wigging out in the ground, I was like waiting. I'm like, is this gonna just, the game's just gonna go and just crash?
Who's there?
God, this shucks, but sucks ass.
I'm just warming up, pathetic.
Oh, and I have pulled 3 enemies. Gotta do this fucking dance again. Oh, and this asshole has a bow. Dead. Oh. Like, I know that this game, this mod pack is like, you should, if something's too difficult, go do something else. This is the last recommendation. This is the last recommendation for the Mages Guild. Might be worth popping a skin grant to buy a decent destruction spell or two. Yeah, maybe. The spells suck, and I haven't actually really purchased any. It's just that they're so expensive, and I really don't have much cash. I've got just under 2,000 gold, and some of the purchasable spells are ridiculously overpriced.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Okay. It's amazing how quick these spells fell off. They're like absolute fucking trash now. Yeah, I'm gonna take that advice. I'm gonna get some spells, cause man, it is fucking painful casting these things. Some better, couple better attack spells, and then someone has to sell a decent healing spell. It's just the thing is it costs money that I don't have. Cannot fast travel with enemies nearby. They're still chasing me. And I'm dead. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, what fucking I hate. Oh god, I hate fucking cannot fast travel when enemies are nearby, and there's no, like, you gotta like hunt for the fucking mud crab that is in the bush. Thank you. All right, fast travel costs gold too. Eh.
And you spare a
Mage's Guild. Well, Temple. Let's see if we can get a heal spell. What? Okay, random quest. I'm guessing a mod quest. A fucking, I don't know, like a carrier pigeon dropped a letter in my lap.
We've got things.
Oh, I didn't think this was going to take me up here. This is weird. God, the lighting in here, Jesus.
Welcome to my
No, you sell scrolls?
No, only members can purchase them.
Ooh, a globe. Tamriel. Akavir. Ilkunda. Somerset's not that far off from... like that map, that globe can't be right. Look how far away Somerset is from the mainland of Tamriel. That can't be accurate.
Go ahead. Yes? Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Why are the spells all broken? I can't see what they do. What?
Later.
I thought that was Paedonia or what? Like, are you thinking of the place where the Malmer are? Like, that should be actually, like, that's right. You can kind of see it. Like, that's Somerset. That's Alinor. No, not Alinor. Oh, what's the island called? The small island. I don't remember. Whatever it's called. Something. The small island. There's Somerset proper. And you can kind of see it, like, right there. There's the place with the Malmer. But, like, Somerset's like there, like where the crosshair is. Somerset's much closer to the mainland. At least that's how it looks like in most maps I've seen. I was playing ESO, and that's what Somerset is. I playing Crusader Kings mod for the thing. That's where Somerset is.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
So we could afford to heal greater wounds or heal major wounds. If I could fucking see... Actually, no, maybe not. That's a lot of magicka. This is 70? How much is mine? How much magicka do I have? 330.
Don't you have... What? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Just wish I could tell what it is. Restore health. I'm gonna have to save the game, buy the spell, and then...
Go on. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Thank you for your patronage.
What? Oh, wow. Heal 7 points of health. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Are all of the tooltips broken? No, just for spells. But now they're not. Weird. Alright, Mage's Guild. Let's grab at least one good ranged spell. Because how much is that one I'm using? How much does this do? Spark. 12 points of damage and absorb 5 magic. So let's aim for something that's maybe like 20 points of damage? 25? Actually see if I can sell it. I did loot a couple things. I'll sell them.
Welcome to Colovian Training.
You have the fun hat.
Skingrad's finest selection of general
He has the hat.
I'm Gunder. Just let me have a look around. You won't find better price. That seems a fair. A fine transaction. Thank you for good journey. You want me? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Man, these spells are so mana and 50 fire damage on target. See if the other people have anything.
Guildmate.
Greetings, wizard.
News. Sounds like there are an awful lot of problems. This one is very.
I think I'd rather take.
A pleasure to. Fare thee well.
Please, what can I do for you? May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Oh my god, her spells are even worse. Malmor God King is fucking mental, like actually fucking insane. Makes a shark his personal bodyguard, gets pissed when it fucking suffocates, kind of bug fuck mental. Weak Fireball. That doesn't sound very good. Also, I can't cast half this shit. Like, the magica costs on these are nuts.
Hello.
What do...
Go ahead. May all your
Let's go back to this guy and buy his, like...
Yes? What can I interest
What
you
do
in?
you got? It was like... 40 fire damage in 14 feet on touch. For 35 fire damage in 10 feet on target. Like, this will hurt me, though, right? 40 fire damage in 14 feet on touch? Like, I touch an enemy, and then 40 fire damage goes out, and I take that, too, right?
Another satis... Bye.
Also, I wonder, like, where can I get, like, a shield spell?
Welcome back. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
It's alteration spells. Which city is alteration? Oblivion Alteration City. Yeah, that's good. I like how we can just like randomly type shit in that's barely legible, and then somehow Google guesses what I meant.
I've had better days.
I heard that someone has an opportunity sexties. But who'd want to hurt?
I can't imagine who'd want to hurt Tudius. Leave me alone.
What is it?
Hail, traveler.
Coral. And I actually, while I'm in Coral, I should do the Fighters Guild thing here to get advancement in the Fighters Guild, because I have, I believe I have the skills needed to advance in the Fighters Guild. Okay, so I just overheard the NPCs saying, "Oh, the death of Uriel Septim spells for dark times." I do like how there's not any more like craziness happening in Cyrodiil. It's like the Emperor and all the heirs were just assassinated by a cult, and everyone's kind of just like, eh. Like, I have to go get breakfast though.
Blade and bone.
What do you want? See Azan in Anvil.
How do I level? Who?
Things could.
Maybe the porter?
Oh, well, I suppose.
What?
Safe travels.
Greetings to you. Well, hello there.
Oh, you're the smith? Oh, you can't even repair shit for me. Great.
Go ahead.
Hi there. Things could. Stop talking. I'm Lum. Safe travel.
Go ahead.
Oh, you. Advancement.
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready.
Yes?
Oh, here we go. Block?
You'll want to find Brother Constantinian.
Armor?
I've seen better repair work from...
I am now a certified Fighters Guild apprentice of armorer. Wow.
Yes? I've seen Horkers move with more grace than you. You'd think the...
Fighters Guild. I am now a heavy armor apprentice.
What do you want?
What can I...
I suppose they'll trust anybody with a blade these days. At least...
What do you want? So long.
All right, that's 3. Did I need 3 or 4? Oh, here we go. I've retrieved I've retrieved apprentice rank in 3 of the combat arps. I can now apply for the rank of apprentice in the Fighters Guild. Got to go back to Shaden Hall or the other one, Anvil. Mage's Guild. Pick up a shield spell. One of you nerds should sell me a shield spell.
We are... Good night.
A pleasure.
Do any of you sell spells? You and the funny hat.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Summon, 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 dismiss, summon, summon. So, Okay, this spell here, restore 10 health points for 5 seconds on stealth. On self. Does that mean it restores 10 health per second for 5 seconds? Or does that mean it restores 10 health over 5 seconds? Does anyone know? Because the way that I read that is that it could be either way. Like the initial way I read that is that it's 10 point. It's a heal over time, 10 points for every second for 5 seconds, meaning it heals 50 points of health over 5 seconds, and fatigue. Or is it that it's 2 points of health every second for 5 seconds? Because if it's that, then it's fucking useless.
Come back and see.
What is it?
Hello.
Yes.
Certainly.
Have you heard any word about the...
Welcome to...
Do any of you nerds sell?
Go ahead. I have the books.
I need a good shield spell. Just sleep and wait till morning. I just realized that the survival stats bar disappeared in the bottom right. They're not there anymore.
What is it, associate?
Well, go ahead.
You don't spell cells. You don't spell cells.
It's my pleasure.
You don't spell cells.
What is it, associate?
Yes?
You're just a generic NPC, meaning you don't spell cells either.
Well,
Same with you.
safe travel.
Hello.
Excuse me.
You spell
May
cells.
I interest you in some of my
Ah.
fine wares?
Who in this fucking town spells cells?
Nothing I'd like to talk.
What? I am
Do you spell
Alberic.
cells? You do
What
spell
can I interest
cells.
you in?
Oh my god, he actually has shield spells too. Oh, we found someone who spells spiel spells. Defend 15 points. 15% shield for 30 seconds on self. That could be okay. Flashbolt, 25 damage on target, 5. Yeah, this isn't bad either for just like a nice little basic. Basic spell. Oh, actually,
Thank you
who
for
else?
your-
I gotta look see. That unlock spell. What do I have? What does it do? What's the? It's a minor, easy lock. So I need better. I need another. What are they called? Open spells. Open. Looking to see who spells open spells. There's a guy who does it in Cheydinhall, so I'll try to remember that.
Are you well?
But now we have Fireball, Flashbolt. All right. Now we actually have some decent magic spells.
How do you do?
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Salutation.
I'm going to go back to Cheydinhall. I'm going to get that other unlock spell, and then I'm also going to Fighters Guild advancement because I've leveled up. I'm gonna talk to the weird orc with the steampunk clothing on. I just am like slurring my words like crazy today.
What do you want? I'm sorry, you're not yet.
What?
Your skills are up to... I know work is scarce. Nothing now, not...
Oh, I gotta go back to Anvil, so I've wasted my time here.
What's going on with you?
Some...
I'm finishing that last commendation today, so help me God.
Hello, associate.
Well met, guildmate.
There's like, I think he's an elf. I think this is the guy I'm thinking of. Who am I thinking of? Cheydinhall Mages Guild.
Greetings, magician.
Hello. How's everything going with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Ugly things with their thick shells and sharp claws. Avoid them.
I've got to go now.
Well met.
Oh right, there's the teleporter over there that leads you to Morrowind. Takes you to Caldera.
This better be good. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just on vacation. Travel the land, see some new places and faces, read, chat, and enjoy evenings at the river. They may call me Mendesi the Seer, but not in these times. Had enough headache for a century.
Is this a mod character?
Goodbye.
You could convince me that a lot of characters that are just vanilla characters I never ever spoke to are actually modded.
I'm Ilanui. I'm only a conjurer, but Orin...
Where is that person that you just mentioned? Because I want to talk to them because they have a unlock spell I want to learn.
Greetings, guildmate.
What is it, associate?
There he is.
I'm Magician Orin. Let's do business.
Okay. Open average lock. I can't afford nor... Oh, I can't afford it. Now I'm sad. Okay, Back all the way to Fort Blue Blood. Alright, let's see if we can actually deal with all these marauders. Marauders. I gotta put some points into something to increase my health next time I level up. Because my character, I've got plenty of magicka, but I'm pretty flimsy, only 152 health. Pretty flimby. Now that's a fucking spell.
Am I supposed to be in Victory or Sovngarde?
Okay. Ooh, that's a really good spell. Of course, now I don't have any magicka, but that's a good heal. I think he got hit by his own guy with an arrow.
Damn you. Show me what you got. This ends here.
Can't fucking see. Okay. All it took was getting some better spells than the basic spells the game starts you with. Wow, who would have thought that those spells are not very good long term? Well, I would. I used the basic spell in Morrowind, the basic healing spell for if you choose Restoration as one of your major skills. The basic healing spell that gave me, I used for like 60% of the game before it started to sort of not be enough. Much more confident now. Okay, maybe not. Don't have it a magicka. Ow. You fucking asshole. Okay, just the Marauder Warlord. I think he's wearing Dwemer armor. Oh my god, I can't aim.
Do your worst.
Oh, of course, I can't hit him through there, but he can hit me. You stop moving.
Ha! Die!
Ow. Oh, about to die. I can't drink any more potions right now. Cool. Oh, I drank one already. Never mind. I double-clicked. Oh, don't die, don't die. He's about to die. He's got 15 health left. Oh. Got a Dwemer helmet. Longsword of Burning. Mithril longsword. Take it all and see if any of it's good. And it is. No, no, it's not. What am I doing? I can't count. Never mind. 33. That's better. That's better. That's better. What? Okay, so do I get... Is there like a set bonus or something? Because like... Or am I just not able to count? Oh, I'm reading the weight. I am so stupid. I'm reading the weight of the item and not the armor value. Yes, those are all worse. Actually, I'll take the because that can sell. And these all can sell. I'll keep that. I'll just sell that. I like the mage's hood. And the silly sombrero, of course. Okay, so the mithril longsword does 1 more damage. Okay. Still have to actually find the quest thing in here.
knock it off. Boss, is that you?
Oh my god, there's still so much more.
Let's get this over.
I just want to get my... I want to go to university. You fucker. The hitboxes on these fucking spells sometimes. Beer barrel. Heffenwesen. A pale bock, a bitter stout, a pale ale. Book. Let's see if I can just sell that. Oh, it's the other way. I think this is the correct way. Well, where's the other way go? Oh my god. Fucking... Cool. Real cool. Oh. Oh, not a crash. Could have fucking fooled me. Felt like one. Oh, it's just... Ah. Old Bethesda lead back to the start majigger. Oh my. Oh, fucking really? It had like a fucking single point of health left. Oh my fucking god. They can attack constantly. They have like no cooldown on just like, they can just fucking bite and bite and bite. Holy shit. Why can the wolves open doors? Cast a spell, please. This fucking wolf, this shadow wolf, is a load of horse shit. Oh my god, really? Only 77 XP for that. That should have been like fucking 700 XP. How fucking insane that was. All right. All this to get the final recommendation to just go to school.
Look,
Oh,
just
right.
Stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now. I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything? So pathetic.
I don't know if that was like aggression or not. I preemptively attacked him.
Take that! Fall before me, Breton! Fall before me, Breton!
I have a defeated Cathar who's attempting to manipulate the Gale. I think his skeleton was literally, his summoned skeleton just sat there like doing nothing. God, this was like the most involved of all the fucking Mages Guild recommendations, just because I had to go train. I had to go get fucking better spells. Of course, it's the very last one that's like this. All the other ones were pretty easy. God. Oh, I can't fast travel. Enemies are nearby. Oh, fuck off. Just fuck right off. You can hear the fucking combat music. Oh, just like, what enemy? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay. It's done. I have, where is she? I have you, no, wait.
Hello,
Greeting.
You.
Nothing has changed, child.
Searstone.
Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stones so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child, I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I've seen things in your future. Things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands.
Oh, I think that's it then. I think I have. Yay. Oh wait. I have received recommendations. I must. Once I have 3 apprentice magic skills certified. Oh, good. How does one go about doing that?
You will have what you... Every fight is a food fight if you're a Bosman.
Strasa.
This is not.
Goodbye.
Oh, Vesuv.
Oh, great. I gotta get my I gotta get my.
Savi. I have no more to say.
Where's the other Nord lady? Does she have a thing? Do I just have to go to like each city that? Oh man. Well, you know what? That was good enough. We got the final recommendation, and then next time we'll get the 3 commendations or whatever for magical skills, which I think I have enough for that. Like, let's see. Destruction and restoration, definitely. None of my other magic skills are high enough. Gonna have to put some points into something. Alteration, mysticism, because I'm never gonna use conjuration. I know conjuration is the closest to 25, but I'm never gonna use it. But yeah, all right then. Oh, I know. Does it have to be 50 or 20? Oh God. Oh no. I'll think about it for next time. That's it. That's it for this part of Painted World. That was fun. No, I'm not gonna read that because it's gonna start a quest almost certainly. Yeah. All right. Cool. Part 2 Painted World. Almost in the Mages Guild. Fighters Guild. Not. I'm in, but I'm still a little iffy on that one. But yeah. That was part 2, I guess. Bleh.